made it. It's moving day. We're finally here. Come here. We're gonna hit the road today. Right now it's like a little bit after 6:30 in the morning, so I'm a little tired, but a lot to do before we leave. My original goal was to leave around 8. I'm gonna push that back to like 9:30 because I just don't want to like have to be rushing my butt off and like forget something. All I really have to do this morning is fill up the tanks, get some gas, double check that there's air in my tires, and I have a really close gas station, so that's no problem. And then finish packing the car. And that's mostly stuff for the pets that like I couldn't put in the car until today. So like Elsa's litter box. I need to wait until like the last second to put that in, but I need to put that in the car before I can put everything that I'm gonna wedge around it in the car. Does that make sense? And then it's going to be going through the house, throwing everything that's left in a trash can, or putting it out on the curb with like a free sign. And then I'm hitting the road. And we're starting my 22.5-hour drive home. Lots of fun. Glad you're here to join me on this journey. We made it. We're on our way. There is literally so much stuff in this car. It's ridiculous. And I'm very proud of myself for basically fitting my entire apartment in a sedan. But we're on our way. It's really exciting. And I'll be home soon. I'm really excited. She is not particularly happy. She'll have to get used to it because we have 22 hours to go. We are taking our first break. Elsa was having a bit of a fit in her carrier and I felt really bad. So I wanted to give her a break. We've been on the road for a little bit under 4 hours, maybe like 3.5 hours. But, you know, we've been having a nice time, jamming to some music. Marcy, that's her seatbelt. Back there, it's like a doggy seatbelt. Marcy is so well behaved in the car. She's panting because we just went like on a little bit of a run outside to get some energy out. That's Elsa's litter box. I'm keeping it covered with a plastic like trash bag so that it doesn't stink up our car. But hopefully she'll go to the bathroom during our little break. And I have the air conditioning on, so no worries. We are cool for the summer. Demi Lovato. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go. Oh, I have been listening to Murder in G Major a little bit, and I'm a little confused as to like where the mystery is going, but I'm still having a good time. I have to say, my first like major issue with the book has come up, and it's with the introduction of a character named Nuala Sullivan, who is basically she's mental health issues and she's being very much demonized because of them, and kind of I'm really not happy with how this book is handling mental health, so not really a fan of that, but I'm enjoying the plot otherwise, so we'll see how it goes. Hello and welcome to my midday update. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I believe I'm passing Jackson, Mississippi right now, and we just finished up our second break of the day. We're doing okay. I took Marcy on a little bit of a longer bathroom break. She's doing pretty good in the back there. Hi to you. And Elsa is also doing okay in the passenger seat. She has been very good going back into her carrier after we're done our little rest stops. I was nervous that she would hate it so much that she'd like refuse to go back in, and I'd be like, ooh, I don't know what to do now because I'm not going to drive with her like walking around my car. So we're doing okay. I wanted to update you guys that I actually finished a book. First book of July. I finished Murder in G Major. I liked it. I liked it a lot, but I'm probably gonna just give it 4 stars because I have a lot of issues with the way that this book handled mental health, specifically that the person who ended up being the murderer, and that person's basically entire family is very much characterized as like the dangerous crazies, and in the final confrontation, the heroine Gethsemane, she like kind of plays into that in order to get the other person to confess. And I definitely think that if someone were sensitive to stuff like that, which it bothers me a lot, but I enjoyed the writing and I enjoyed the characters, so I'm probably going to continue with the series, because it does end on like a little cliffhanger. So I want to read the next one, but I definitely think that the mental health aspect, if something like that could be triggering, or if you find that like an absolute deal breaker for a book, this is like not the one for you. But on the whole, as an experience, I did really like it. I really liked the writing. There was some cheesy stuff, but I've said before, it's part of the charm, and I'm probably going to read the next one pretty soon. The other two audiobooks that I have are, I forget the author, but it's Black Girl Unlimited, which is, I believe, about a girl living in New York, and she is a wizard, and there's portals opening up, and it's I think it's more of an allegory for her kind of understanding, her life and her experiences. And then the other one I have is, it's by Brent Weeks. It's that the light adult fantasy, where the magic is like built off of like the spectrum of light. I don't remember the name of it at all, but that's the other book that I have. So I might start one of those. I might just do nothing and listen to the radio for like the rest of the trip, or at least the rest of today, but I'm feeling pretty good. So I completely lied earlier. I was nowhere near Jackson, Mississippi. That was just like the exit that I saw like as I was driving. I think it was more south than that. I don't really know, but I'm at a hotel for the night with the puppy, and I don't know where the cat is right now. And we're in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. My plan is to wake up fairly early and try to hit the road around 8:30 again today or tomorrow. Oh my god, my hair! What a look I'm having here. And that's the plan. Where's the kitty cat? There she is, perched on a chair. We're just having a nice time. Good morning. It is 7:50 on Tuesday, July 7th. I've officially failed at reading Burn Our Bodies Down. I'll try to crack that open tonight at the next hotel, but I just wanted to give you guys a little update. I'm leaving like earlier than I expected by a little bit, because there's really I guess I forgot that the reason it took me longer to get ready yesterday morning is because I had to like put stuff in my car, but this time it was literally just like moving the animals and like my backpack, so it wasn't that bad. My hotel was fine, so I'll probably stay at another one of these. And yeah, been feeling pretty good. Last night I fell asleep watching Chopped on the Food Network, which is like the best way to go. And also High School Musical 2 was on TV, so I watched that while I ate dinner, and it was the sing-along version. I won. Like, I hit the jackpot. So I guess we're gonna start on the road. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, which is a Pop-Tart, and we'll see how far we can make it today. I believe I have 13 more hours to drive, 14 or 13, something like that. But yeah. Hello everyone, I just wanted to give you an update. I am in Tennessee right now. I've been in Tennessee for like 10 miles. So that's pretty cool. And I'm driving on a road that's like north towards Knoxville. The path that I'm taking north does this funny thing where the highway goes into Georgia, but for 25 miles, and that's it. So I was in Georgia for like 20 minutes, longer than that because we stopped for gas there. But I was like, it's just very funny because it's just like just the itty bitty corner, the tiny little top west corner of Georgia. And then I was like, okay, bye, we're out. And now I'm in Tennessee. Very nice. I'm finally listening to the new Books Unbound podcast episode, and it's a good one, and I just find them very soothing. See, okay, here's the thing. I want more book podcasts, but I want them to be like exactly like this, which obviously they're all different, so that's impossible. But what I like about this is that there's no like theme, there's only guests sometimes, and it's like not like there's like a predetermined like topic for every episode. I just like the idea of people just being like every week updating what they finished, what they're reading, and just like talking about books. And it's just like, it's like a weekly check-in, like wrap-up video, but in podcast form for an hour, and I love it so much. So that's what I'm doing right now. Elsa has not been happy with being in her carrier. She was crying most of the first couple hours we were driving. It was very upsetting, and my carrier doesn't zip around every corner. There's one side it's pretty short, it's, you know, that long, but it's Velcro instead of a zipper, and Elsa kept like clawing it open and like sticking her little nose through and crying, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm a terrible mother, but we need to move, and you can't be walking around the car while I'm driving on the highway. So, you know, it is what it is, and I wanted to update you because that's what I'm doing. It's right around 11:30, so I haven't been making as much progress, I think, as yesterday, but who knows? I have no memory of if I updated recently or not, but it is 4 o'clock. I'm in Virginia. I'm making some good progress. I think I have like a little bit less than 8 hours left in the drive to get home. So my plan is to drive for like 3-ish more hours today, 3.5, and then have like a 5-ish hour drive tomorrow. I think that would be a good timetable. Sounds good to me. Also, I turned my music off a little while ago because I couldn't think of anything I wanted to listen to on Spotify, and the radio can like make me not like doze off while I'm sleeping, but it makes me tired to listen to music sometimes. And I have discovered I don't have any thoughts. There's nothing going on up here. Like in movies and books when people are like, they couldn't be alone with their thoughts. I never really got it, but now I'm like, it's because when I'm alone with my thoughts, it's just like a single meme, then silence, and then I managed to remember some lyrics to a song. Like, what's going on up there? Is anything going on up there? I don't really know. I just wanted to let you know that that's my newest realization about myself. It's just no thinking unless there's something to think about. Okay. In for the night, and Elsa is right there in the window. Oh, you can't see her. There she is. There was a moment there where I was really considering trying my best to push through and get all the way home tonight, because like, here's the thing, I know I could do it, and it was 6 more hours to drive, but like, I could have done that, and I know it, and I would have been okay, because I stay up really late anyway most days. But I texted my mom about it, and she was like, it's really late, I won't be able to like help you get unpacked and stuff because it'll be in the middle of the night and I'll be sleeping, and you can't just like do things by yourself because, you know, it's a pandemic and you need to quarantine once you get home. And, you know, she was right, and the babies did need a little bit of a break. So I'm in Virginia right now. I'll have a 6-hour drive tomorrow, but that's totally fine. I can do that. It'll be super fun, and I'm ready to be home. But we're having a good time. This isn't a very reading vlog. Sorry about that, but it is what it is. Trying to leave at 7 was a stupid idea. I slept until 7:30, and I'm okay with that because apparently I was tired, so we're good. I'm getting ready to pack and leave now, but Elsa's still eating breakfast, and she eats kind of slow. Like, she like downs her wet food, but her dry food, she always like... What was that noise? Did you hear that? Anyway, I'll be on the road in a little. 8:15, hitting the road with my puppy and my kitty cat. She still doesn't really like the carrier, but this is like exactly the time I left yesterday and the day before, so I don't know what the fuck I was thinking trying to leave early, because this clearly is working out for me. Little update, it is now noon, so I've been on the road for 4 hours, I guess. A little bit less than 4 hours, and I'm in Pennsylvania, getting closer to home. This is so exciting. I was in Maryland for like a very little bit, and West Virginia for a very little bit, but mostly Virginia, and then after the 2 other states, Pennsylvania. So I'm on track to get home a little bit after 2 o'clock. I'm probably gonna have to stop before then to get gas, but I'm looking pretty good right now, so Elsa has not been having a good time, and she likes a little bit if I like kind of like pet her through the side of the carrier, so I'm doing that sometimes so she's quiet. But then other times, again, she's trying to claw her way out of the carrier, and it's I'm sorry, sweetie, but it's a little funny because I look over and it's just like her leg sticking like directly up in the air with like no other body part visible, and it's just cute. I had planned to listen to, I have 2 other audiobooks ready, and one of them I have to get back tomorrow anyway, and it's Black Girl Unlimited, which I think I talked about earlier. I was planning to listen to all of it today, but then I was like, I want to listen to music, so I listened to the musicals from Star Kid again, and then also Christine from Simply Nailogical and her boy Ben have a podcast, and their new episode came out yesterday, I guess. So that's what I just listened to, and it was very interesting because it was talking about YouTuber sponsorships, and it just, you know, it's good to learn more about YouTube since this is my new hobby. So having a good time, and I will update you guys in a little bit. She sounds so sad. Oh, I'm in New Jersey, and my hometown is like less than 10 minutes away from Pennsylvania, so I am already in my hometown. I'm like 5 minutes away from my house. I'm very excited. I texted my mom once I crossed the border. It's just very exciting. Elsa is probably very excited to be done, and so is Marcy, but we're almost there, and then they get the run of the whole house while I'm stuck in my room quarantining for 2 weeks. So it'll be a good time. My siblings are really excited to meet Elsa because no one in my family has met her. I got her, I technically adopted her before this happened, before they visited me over like winter or Christmas time, but I didn't get her to come home until January, so I'm the only one in my family who's met my baby, my little tiny baby. She's so smushed looking. So we made it. I'm taking a video for my vlog. That's my brother Malcolm. Marcy's very happy. Elsa's hiding behind a piano somewhere, but yeah, this is my first time seeing our kitchen since my mom redid it, and it's very nice, very weird. We have made ourselves very cozy in my bedroom. I'm mostly going to be camped up in here for the next couple weeks while I, quarantine myself, make sure the fam doesn't get any of my germs, and I'll mostly be going downstairs to feed the animals, and that's every morning and night, and that's hopefully it. Oh, that's my feet. Please don't attack my feet. Okay. I will probably vlog the next couple days, but other than that, I made it home. I'm successful. She's a good girl. She's so happy to not be in that freaking car anymore. Are you gonna give me a kiss? Oh my gosh, thank you. She's not a very kissy cat, so this is very special. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. We're having a family lunch, so I'm in my room yelling at everyone through the window. But you gotta do what you gotta do, and I put on my mask so that I can go outside and have lunch sitting on like the yard 10 feet away from everybody, but doing good. Okay, everyone, that brings us to the end of this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed witnessing my moving process, even if it wasn't very much book content. But let me know, have you ever moved across the country with like a month's notice? Because it's pretty stressful and I don't want to do it again. Twice in my life is enough. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.